Hello, today we visit Loro Park.
Welcome to Coral Kingdom. It is one of the most large aquariums in the world of corals, with more than 250,000 liters and a surface of more than 120 square meters and a curved acrylic glass with 30 meters. We have more than 100 special LED lights to keep the photosynthesis that need the coral to correct the development, and 9 hidden pumps to create the currents, to create a similar water flows in the nature. We have more than 90 coral species and more than 40 fish species, all of them from Indo-Pacific reefs, and they live also with more than 600 invertebrates like sea urchins, snails and crabs that eat algae and keep the perfect balance to keep the perfect healthy in the reef. The species of fishes that represent in the Coral Kingdom are from the Indo-Pacific area. So we can see different species of clownfishes like Clarke clownfish, the classic clownfish, tomato clownfish, or the black clownfish, and different species of tanks like this, the butterfly fish, some damsels, and different species from this area that represents the biodiversity of the coral reefs. To enrich the diet of the fishes, some fishes that eat algae, we put different vegetables in the net to keep the natural development of these species. We put corals in the tank, and it's a very dynamic tank because the corals are always growing, always colonize the rocks, and what you can see now, it will be different that you can see the next year, because corals are always propagate themselves and colonize the rocks. To create the immersive experience, the projectors in the dome imagine that like the water surface viewing from inside the reef. We can see different animals like sea turtles, whales, and we can see the coral spawning and a lot of surprises. And in the floor we have the screen that represents the sea bottom and different animals associated to the sand and to the rocks, and they give us a unique immersive experience. This exhibition is a representation of coral quarantine, and here we perform different techniques to propagate in a sexually way the corals. It depending if the corals are hard or soft, we use different techniques like cutting a piece of the colony and we passed in another rock with a special glue. Then it will be grow a new colony. It depends the technique if it's soft or hard, but it's the same way. We also have different techniques to propagate corals like zoanthus. We can put a rock nearly the colony and just keep the colony colonize the new rock, and then we take this rock and place in another tank, another place. This way we can self-supply corals in the time to place in the big tanks like Coral Kingdom. To create this great project of Coral Kingdom, we have to build a big coral quarantine to house the corals that would go to the big tank. Now, most of these corals are in Coral Kingdom, but we keep some of them here to keep propagate and self-supply corals to put always in the main tank. We have 20 tanks like this with a small filtration system. We can see the UV lamp, protein skimmer, a little mechanical filtration, antiphosphate resins to keep the perfect water quality. To keep clean the tanks, we always put different invertebrates like sea urchins, snails, crabs that eat algae and keep perfectly clean the tanks. One way to propagate hard coral like Acropora is to frac a piece of the main colony, and with a special glue we can paste in a new rock like this. This glue has two components, and we have to mix. Then we take a rock, put a glue, and then we paste the coral frac like this. And then we have a new Acropora colony.
now subscribe to our channel and also watch our playlist about Doro Park.